Anyway, guten Morgen, for den Herr. And once again, no menu music. I don't know why people are like, no menu music. And I'm like, okay, fine. We're late today because, as I'm sure you saw in the little notification, Russell was on top of me. And as we all know by catalog, you can't get up. And I'm just laying there and I'm like, Russell, please get up. And he's just purring and making biscuits on me. And I'm just like, please. Yes, I'm talking about you. Don't worry. He's had the breakfast. He's had the outside time. He's totally fine. Oh my god. Alright, let's get it. Atomic Drill Challenge Scavenge Survival Apocalypse. The full atomic experience. Scavenge around your house for supplies. Then surround the posts in your fallout shelter. Tutorial. Okay. Yes, and then you perfect your post-apocalyptic skills and unlock fancy rewards in these special challenging adventures. Most achievements disabled. Scavenge supplies from your house and make sure the fallout is well stocked by the end of your run. No survival included. Oh, so it's like one part, and then this is the other part. One-of-a-kind post-apocalyptic adventures, survive your fallout with randomly selected supplies. We're gonna do a drill. We're gonna learn before we get in there. The world, even after it ends. Am I crazy? There's no option. Hold the grab. Move to the yellow X. Little child, good job. There might just be hope for you. Just keep those legs moving. Nick sound rotation. It's okay. Not bad. Be better. Okay. Fun time's over. It's a matter of life and death now. Find your son, Timmy. Time that comes first. Grab Timmy. He'll be the first to visit your cozy shelter. Taking another family members too. I'll leave the exact priorities to you. Those are highlighted. Soup can. Soup is an excellent choice as can sustain a family of 4 for a day. Oh, thanks. Every American Atomic Ah, sorry, I saw the cake on her bed and I was like, why? And I was like, that's enough water for now, but you've got yourself a problem, Buster. You can only carry so much, and every item weighs at least 1. Drop it carrying down the shelf. When near the hatch, drop all items. Where's the hatch? Oh, there it is. The little Timmy. Find a radio and grab it. No one knows how long you'll be staying down there, so you'll need a radio. So the news on the radioactive outside world. Sometimes you get a few extra seconds before the siren sounds to Sky is surrounded. Oh, collect 5 items and drop them off in the shelter. One incredibly advanced warning system gives you 60 seconds to scavenge what you need and get yourself to safety. Let's collect at least 5 more items and family members in the next 60 seconds and make sure you find yourself close to the shelter when time is up. Okay. I'm ready to grab soup and water. I know how to get what you need to survive, but your training is far from over. I'll see you downstairs for survival training at ease. Okay, so this is the scavenge part, and now it's the survival part. That's pretty cool. We have like the entrance. Oh, it's like outside. This person. Alright. Radio, flashlight, suitcase, play, major shelter, congratulations. Whatever, whoever you brought. Nothing else. You need to make this. The next few days will teach you how to survive. Build outside. Exploring around the surroundings. You can always find out useful items in your shelter. First things first is ration food and water. Milk, wine, and dining. Bottom dollar. Bet your bottom dollar. I might. I wonder what's from yesterday. No. It sounds like it's using a different mic. It's the same mic. Fight me now, yes. Don't you fight me now. Right here. That is why is it so soft? Weird. Who's this? I suddenly peek randomly. There you go. Yeah, 'cause I'm like, I normally never open this bar. Maybe the cold is messing with it. It is. As long as you have food and water available or ration out to a given person by slipping a pitcher of a can or bottle under the portrait, or instantly ration out both. Of course, you might save your supplies for later, but a normal person can only survive 4 days without them. As to food, the longer you deny your people rations, the weaker they can get and might eventually exist. Even if you manage to cure them, it will take quite a lot of time. Alright. So, everybody gets food. Nobody gets water. Day 1. Nobody gets water. This is your first day down here. You need to get used to your surroundings. Believe me, ventilation can drive anyone nuts if you don't occupy yourself with something to do. Get some decent rest and we'll turn on tomorrow. can't. Sorry, the mic. Good morning, survivalists. Hope you slept well. Bed's comfy enough? No? Well, better get used to it since you'll be staying here for a while. We'll need to start today's activities with a rationing since you need to do it every day, but after that we'll move on to something else. Got your attention? Good. Now listen, there is a risk you will run out of supplies eventually. Everything can be useful. Food and water are critical to your survival. If they're gone, you'll be gone sooner than you can say corn dogs. So sometimes you need to send people to the surface to bring in more supplies. You do this by preparing an expedition the day before it actually departs. Be careful though. Tired survivors can never be part of an expedition. Today we will skip preparations and jump directly into sending someone brave outside. This morning has been calm enough for Ted, and he's doing well. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble dared to cross her path. Everything seems okay with Dolores. Despite the dire circumstances and all the trouble we're going through, Timmy is being bad. Who should go outside? I'm gonna send out Dolores and Mary Jane. Oh, nope, just sending out Mary Jane. Send out Mary Jane. Older sister. I wish she could tell Timmy, her little sibling, how to do it. This is a drill, so your explorer will come back after a little while, but in the event of a real apocalypse, they might be gone for a couple of days. In the meantime, you'll be faced with other problems that will test your limits. I'm talking about making decisions that can bring even the best of parents more on the spot. Or not. We'll see what clay you're made of, but first ration your food and water. We don't want anyone starving out there. Mary Jane went outside. Let's go. There's one thing we need is water for Lord. Timmy doesn't need much. Give everybody water. I'm an army man, so I don't know a second thing about imagination. Probably use yours. Picture this scenario. Come across your kid's hamster, who in some bizarre way finds its way to his children. Kids are obviously going to love it, so there's nothing better than food that comes to you once over. Do you cook them? Good choice. Everyone had a bite, and fresh meat will not be as easy to come by in the days ahead. Best to take any chance you can get to eat. Believe me, you'll find yourself and your family in much more dire circumstances than this. And there won't be a hamster around the same time. Ted is no longer there to see Dolores. Time to ration. You might be faced with decisions that require you to use your equipment. However, sometimes you might find you don't have the one item that was supposed to save the day. So make sure you scavenge the right supplies and keep in mind every item can be used for something. What do you want to do today? Clean a rifle, listen to radio, or maybe play Shadow Buddy, or use a flashlight. Squeako? She's back. She's back! Oh my god! What happened? You couldn't use any of these items. Too bad. What? Wait! What do you mean? I just said next. Am I supposed to click on stuff before the journal? Oops. Good news, everyone. The expedition is back. Sometimes they'll return with extra supplies. Sometimes they won't. Other times they'll come back with a nasty injury or even radiation sickness. Believe me, you don't want to get loot. Those. I hear glowing in the dark isn't as fun as it sounds. This time your explorer was hurt, but it will recover after the problem. Okay. There's no need to worry about it. Okay. Well, at least he was about 5 minutes. Water. And they said everyone's good. You need at least one alive adult to keep going. If you send your only survivor to the surface, you won't know what's happening in your bunker until they come back. And when they do, your shelter might already belong to someone. A decent padlock and protection will not be long. It's a busy day, take your time to get some sleep. If you made it this far, you're doing great. Chance of getting out of this spot. Hold on, so guys, just gonna go next. Back. This is a tutorial. Nothing. We've only just sent someone outside. Let's give another go. Okay, shall we? First time you were only asked to pick one unlucky cadet. One brave volunteer to save the day. This time you also get a chance to equip your explorer with some useful gear. Feed your troops, and I'll see you at the shelter entrance. Mary Jane inside creating food. Wounds are all fixed. Head is not complain today, at least not for me. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is in good shape. Hope to stay. Who needs good? Alright. I'm your rat. He needs food. We're about to send Dolores. How? Anything can be useful outside, and some items can improve scavengers' chances of survival. Notice you have a suitcase. That's handy. With a suitcase, your explorers can carry more. Go ahead. Pick something. Suitcase. You better be taking the suitcase. There we go. Take the suitcase. Alright, sure. Why is this under I guess this is a scary reality. Previous generation space. When people, you're probably asking yourself one simple question: what's the point of sitting in this atomic shelter? Why don't I just leave? Well, leaving is a death sentence. If the radioactive sickness is you, then the giant scorpions will. You can trust me on that. The one chance is our boys arriving to rescue you. So every good citizen needs to do one thing: seek contact with the U.S. military and lead a rescue. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. Mary Jane is quite hungry. That is not complaining. Timmy's on his best behavior. She's hungry. There you go. Good on water. The rescue ain't coming today, but will come get you eventually. You need to keep your radio operational and ready to venture into the wastes. However, you also need to be careful. It might not be only our soldiers out there. It could be bandits, or worse. Just imagine what will happen if they discover you. So let's agree to the rules for this drill. You only open the door if someone knocks 2 times. Clear? 2 times. A fancy visual note. Hi, honey. How was it? Hungry? You need to remember that some days will be very intense. A lot of things will happen that you'll need to be prepared for. That's why any day that gives you a break is a blessing. You need to make sure you make the most of it. Eat, drink, and relax. We're thinking about all those bastards who don't have comfy bunkers like you. God always gets me through the day. We're glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland with this. Without the metro station, it would be a good spot to scavenge undamaged supplies. It turned out someone came up with the same idea. A group of people living down there. They use bullets as currency. There's no bandits, but they keep to themselves. They told us to have a look around if we wanted to. We wouldn't pass any opportunity to get some more water, so when we found the toilets, we did not hesitate to fill as many bottles as we could with that purified liquid. What a treat! Near the metro entrance, we discovered a tomato soup vending machine. Of course, we left most of our change and another pair of trousers, but we took whatever we could. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Dolores, eat. Ted is fine. Timmy might be strong, but he's doing just fine. Okay, so Mary and Nobody said they're thirsty yet. As long as you keep your shelter stocked and remain cautious, you should be okay. However, every choice you make will come down to fight. Even after a few days or weeks, consider your options carefully. This is a drill. Nukes are possible. He's right there. Look at a little frazzle there, child. Or you gotta check the door. Our extraction team might be coming for you any day now, but be careful. Post-apocalyptic scenario, we never know what's coming. Mary's hungry, she's thirsty. Dolores, I fed you yesterday. Ted should drink something. How about you? Okay, so Mary's hungry and Dolores is hungry. Dolores is thirsty. So Dolores is thirsty. Dolores is hungry and thirsty. There we go. Someone's at the door. You can hear several knocks. If you listen closely, you can make out sequences of 3 knocks. Do you open the door? mean, obviously, good call. That wasn't the knock you were waiting for. Caution at all times. Remember that. Cautious, apply yourself, and maybe you and your family will be just, or at least supposed to. Eat, water, bed, Mary Jane. Our children are fine. As you were counting imaginary sheep in your head, another series of knocks broke concentration. Someone is really hammering your door and probably not taking no for an answer. Two knock. Two knock. Time keeps repeating. The government-endorsed Fallout drill. What's the door? Okay. Good job. You're safe and sound with our brave soldiers. Now we can all have enough to fight you. So. Alright. That was just a tutorial. What is the real one gonna be like? Because from what I can tell, it's kind of like RNG. And just like, hi. Oh. Okay, there is menu music. Just not sure why I didn't show it before. Alright, so. Right, we want to talk. That's the tutorial. That's challenge. That's 1.5. Select your character. Sure, let's be Dolores. Difficult time. Exploration time, scavenge time. Construct shelter. Pets, race, health mission. Casual equipment. Unwanted visitors coming. No exploration time. I'm gonna go with the boy. I'd like to try. But I have a sneaky suspicion I'm going to. Oh, snap. I'm trying to type it. It's not working. It's done. Oh, wait. I think I'm just getting ready. Light. Timmy? Sweet daughter. Water. Family first! Husband. And soup. Alright, see a fire axe? See the gun over there? Checkers, entertain the children. Gas mask! Gas mask! No, case! I don't have time! Go, 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 go! Okay, see what the exploration is. It's like 20 seconds to go. I got the padlock. Live through the nuclear blast. Rescue the whole family. Alright, I'm thinking we're gonna take longer than 10 days. We got a bunch of stuff, so let's go. Check the map. Okay. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work out. I remember hearing canned soup was healthy. Our shelter used to be fully stocked, but somehow we always found a better way to use the stock of supplies instead of giving them away. Once we had a soup dinner party. Another time we needed the rifle to help our neighbor would watch a vicious fight against raccoons. Luckily, some of the supplies were left. So we have rifle, nap, poison. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. And some of us will do. There's just barely enough water for everyone. We'll have to ration it strictly. This is the best stock shelter I've ever seen. Never seen another one. I'm sure this is the right. Nobody's getting nothing. Everybody's good. Grab a lot of water. Play a game. They said it'll be fun. They said. They never mentioned picking one. I'm just gonna check this highlighted, right? Oh. Okay. We played Truth or Dare. When it turned out we only kept asking questions, and the most common was, are we going to eat anything besides tomato soup? Right, that's an update for now. Dolores is fine, as much as I can be. Timmy's not complaining. It's always better when things are calm. Timmy is Alright, everyone's good. Contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions could result in radiation sickness. Ted is happy to risk his life. Dolores is content, is confident she'll survive. Wasteland is no match. Timmy is good. Should we start preparing an expedition? Yes. A group of doctors knocked at our door today, requesting some supplies to be helpful in refilling their first aid kits. We didn't doubt they were the real deal for a second. They did have lab coats and everything. Shall we help them? No. A little selfish. Like, what? It's day 2. What do you mean you need water? We don't think they were real doctors, but just in case they were, we got rid of them quickly before they could start charging us for a home visit. There has to be some water left. Dolores should get it. If it doesn't drink, water is what it needs. Timmy first have to do some water. Ah! Everybody get water. Alright, about time we chose someone to scavenge the remains. Who will be the wasteland? Alright, hold on. What to take outside? Timmy? Like my gas mask. Because I don't know if like something's gonna come in here. You know? Yeah. I think just yourself, Timmy. Shouldn't be too dangerous, right? It shouldn't be like Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. There's Steve. That trash can of ours is getting disgusting. The good news is we don't have much of an appetite when we see it, so we're saving some food. Yet for some reason we would like to tidy things up. Giant food pattern. Oh, boy scout. Oh, alright, so pesticide. But we're in this one. Break or do something more. That was close, and I suppose glowing bugs might have been more than enough to drive us out. Roaches are the worst, but radioactive roaches. Everything seems okay, there's nothing going on. It's safe. Good. It's tough surviving in these conditions. Let's hope this will be over soon, or else we might end up dead in some wasteland. That's not something we're looking for. Okay. Some mornings we feel a bit hopeless. We need to pull ourselves together. We missed it. The army can't be far. There has to be some water left. Dolores, Ted, Jane. Water. Go. We felt something was staring at us from the corner of the shelter. We think it's a rat. At least it looks like a rat. A rat on a very good side. We decided we need to do something about it. Put it more bluntly, it's either him or us. Is that a rat? Is that a cow? Oh, I think it's a cow. What is that? Whatever it was, it's dead now. Quite dead. Maybe there's more hiding somewhere in one of those nasty little holes. No longer hungry. Has not eaten. Stomach. One of the cupboards in the shelter was a bit shaky, so we pulled it out to give it a new home. In the process, we discovered a secret door. Where does it lead? No idea, but let's find out. Oh? We inspected every corner of the room and found nothing. Well, that was a waste of time. We didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after the atomic bomb dropped. Yet here we are. We can clearly hear a phone ringing outside. It must be the public phone booth on the other side of the street. Could someone go answer it? Off you go, Mary. Timmy! Oh no! Oh, my poor baby. Oh, but soup? When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Sweet, sweet prospect of government aid. Centrally planned help during the apocalypse is something to look forward to. Our expedition exited the shelter right before the airdrop started falling out of the sky. One of the food drops broke in midair, and now it's raining soup. Looking for us if you can't survive. Some crates were filled with very weird stuff. Why did they drop a crate full of rubber ducks? At least one of the smaller crates had water bottles in it. Let's go, Timmy. Our neighbors from another shelter gave us a radio. They said they found it in one of the dropped crates, but they already had a working radio. Stop. This last expedition got us thinking. Maybe we could just drive away from this nightmare somehow. Of course, most of the automobiles available are completely burnt out, but if we find a solid base and scavenge enough parts, perhaps we could build a vehicle of our own. Better keep an eye out for those future expeditions. Water. Timmy's really tired. Alright, you're thirsty. He's thirsty. Timmy. First aid. You know what? Here you go. Feel better. The neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk to our health right now. Yes. Timmy, you rest. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this hellish situation, it's our government. You can badmouth them all you want, but that probably means you're either a naysayer or good citizen. We've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam's coming to get us. Well, I kept that one time. Never mind. The government people are coming, and we should keep our ears and eyes open to any sign. Listen. Last for 10 days and phone. We made contact. The military is out there and they're coming for us. All we need to do now is wait patiently. The soldier with the boring voice was very specific about this. Help is on the way. We just need to wait for further instructions and keep our radio. Timmy might expire. I mean, he's sick, so he's gonna need it, but we got plenty of soup, so here you go. Some of us are keener to go outside than others. Either way, it's time to choose the most able and responsible person for the quest. Do something? Hold on. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck, child. I was like, I'm sure you'll find something. You're smart. Alright, went outside, let's hope Sherry's back. She eat. Shivering. Timmy still hasn't rested. Rest, my child. Water. We know very little about what's going on inside. It'd be a good idea to find out more. Maybe discover if anyone else made it safe. Radio can help. So glad they gave us a radio. One of the most important things. Because we've been just sitting down here forever. Easily. We're able to get a weak signal and tap into government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news! The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Jenny, still quite sickly, hasn't rested, is no longer hungry. See. I think it's because I haven't healed him. Like, I think it's just going to be in a perpetual state. But they did say that it was tired. Food. I'm not sleep. Traitor alert! Timmy's salvage comic books are mostly harmless science fiction pulp. However, some of them don't feature the brave Astro Citizen program astronaut, cosmonauts. That boy is eating up some Soviet propaganda. What a disgrace. Should we banish Timmy to the wasteland for his treacherous ways and dispose? No! No! He's just reading a comic. Oh, he looks better! We graciously allowed Timmy to stay in the shelter despite his actions. We believe in the power of rehabilitation and second chances. Also, we're running out of toilet paper and those propaganda books will do nicely. Timmy needs to rest a bit longer. He was cured. He's just tired. All good? Timmy is not doing great. It would be good to talk to him and cheer him up. Yeah! Like, how's it going? You got to see the outside world. All it was in a doom state. Even a word or two may be enough to brighten someone's mood. Timmy seems better now. Just rest. He's good. He's good. As we were considering alternatives to the canned soup diet, a sudden knock at the door broke our line of thought. It turned out we were visited by a band of survivors who were in a pretty bad shape. All they wanted was to get something to drink, a bite to eat, or at least getting bandages medicine to attend their wounded. No. They said it's safe. Child, you're okay. We could tell our guests were not thrilled with our refusal. Their tired eyes alone were enough to understand how much they needed those supplies. They did not beg, but simply turned and left in an unknown direction. Maybe they will have more luck elsewhere. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. Before leaving our neighborhood, our expedition noticed a group of scavengers. We didn't know them, yet they didn't have any reservations about scavenging the area clear. We decided to steal the one of the numerous backpacks they had while they weren't looking. The outer pocket of the backpack contained a deck of cards. Better than nothing. We window shopped nearby parking lots for a vehicle that wasn't completely burnt out. Unfortunately, we found nothing of value. Maybe future will be more lucky. Timmy keeps falling asleep in his chair. He needs a few days to rest. He prefers apple juice, water. She's tired. Alright, so I imagine everything. Oh, actually, thirsty. Timmy has always enjoyed running around like crazy and riding his bike. A compact shelter is little to offer for a boy with legs that are too long for him. He's been asking for a chance to get outside. Should we risk his life instead of for a short walk? That's what a responsible parent would do, right? I mean, he might find something. He might find something. That's a problem that solved itself. It's a horrible thing to say. Alright, when we consented, Timmy almost hit his head on the ceiling. I figured that if he doesn't encounter any savages, mutated beasts, or killer minds, he should be fine and back soon enough. Timmy went out of the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he comes back. Hungry, thirsty, head is hungry and thirsty. We're running out of water! A woman came by with a creature she claims is a camel, provided that camels have legs. The animal's carrying a pack of goods for trade. Offers 1 water, 1 chest. 2, I'm gonna say chest, because we have cards. Radio? No. Super purple. Hey, Timmy. We exchanged goods with the trader, and she went her way. Before she left, she insisted that we should listen to radio broadcasts if we ever want to get out of that shelter. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland to save us. He's doing well. Come on, kid. He's fine. He's fine. We're not certain about the situation on the surface. The trip could be risky. Yep, Mary Jane. She might manage. During the night, we heard some suspicious sounds coming from behind our door. We peeked out in the morning. We saw Lila's suitcase. It has no address or name on it. We're pretty sure it's meant for us. Should we open it? Take the risk. She's not doing great. It was an innocent-looking bottle of water, so we took a sip. We thought we got lucky, but it was all a lie. Either that water was irradiated, or it was some kind of biological weapon that made us all feel pretty sick. We dropped some water, hungry, caught something nasty. I'm fresh with supplies. Alright. Well, I'm about to send him out, right? Yeah, I'm about to send him out, so I'm not gonna he's going out. And let's give the dad an axe. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So you pick the suitcase and you pick the hands and this will take more things with you. Anyway, axe for dad. Off we go. Head left at the surface. We hope he'll be back. Aren't there any drugs we could give Mary Jane? He's making the best out of it. Cheerful. He's thirsty. We opened the shelter door today. We saw a letter lying on the ground. It was a cry for help from the survivors nearby, or at least that's who they claim to be. They're asking us to bring some supplies over to a set location, and they're giving us their word that we'll not regret our generosity. Should we do it? She's sick. He's doing okay. Maybe some other day we can reconsider that request, but today our answer is no. It might just be a trap. If we don't cure Mary Jane, who knows what will happen. Sick. Thirsty. We were able to catch the military broadcast again. This time they're asking us to get out with a flashlight and signal to their plane after it gets dark. If all goes well, they'll be able to find us. Click, 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 click. Come on, honey, come back with some water. Or medicine. No. Everything was going as planned, but then the flashlight stopped working. We were lucky to get it fixed just in time to hear the distant roar of the plane dead. We're pretty sure the pilot saw us. Let's see if they get back to us. Aren't there any drugs we could give Mary Jane? Thirsty. Sick. Hungry. It's the last of our water, kids. We keep finding spiders everywhere. They're in our soup. They're in our water. I swear some of them coming back and they are bigger every time we see them. Can't come on. Time to wage war on these spiders. Boy Scout would be like, nutritious. We decided we could get rid of the spiders with our bare hands and eat whatever other body part we use for lethal anti-spider attacks. Unfortunately, we've underestimated their chances really fast. All we achieved was getting tired. Maybe we'll have more luck next time. You're thirsty. We got no water. What was that? A rat? Rats usually smaller than cats. And what's with the double tail? We can't let that thing take our supplies. Done. Hopefully the bullet doesn't ricochet. Oh no. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess we'll still top of the food chain. Good for us. Our gun blew up when we tried to shoot the thing. Aren't there any drugs we can give Mary Jane? She becomes cranky. She keeps fainting. We need to rest. Is there anything to report about Dolores? This is where it would hurt. Dehydration, hungry. I can give you some. The sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal. For just one can of soup, we get the bag and all of its contents. We can't see what's inside, and the trader gives us angry glances every time we take a step towards the mysterious bag. You might have roaches or mutant rats in there. Our grandparents always told us to never buy anything sight unseen and not about to start. Gone are the times of yard sales. We can manage without whatever junk is in the mysterious bag. There's some water left over. Should we get it? Dehydrated. Someone is very serious about banging on the hand. We are scared to open it, but it might be some good news, right? We would gladly welcome any friendly face, even if it was our neighbor. Ned, pretty sure that if there was any reason why our town got robbed, it would be the reason. Shall we open it? So, be our husband, right? Take the risk. What happened? Someone started shooting at us. We closed the hatch as quickly as we could, but a shot or two grazed us. Timmy's in terrible shape. Dolores would not survive without water any longer. Dolores would be eat. Mary Jane found out she's not getting a single drop and got furious. She stormed out into the wasteland, shouting over her shoulder that we were breathless and that she was getting water. I think my husband's. Let's listen to the radio. Where is my husband? It's gonna be like, what happened? Oh my god. Where's Timmy? Nothing and nothing. We could hear nothing but the annoying static. Better look next time. Ted has safely returned. During our expedition, we stumbled upon the ruins of a familiar building, a bank. Although a place like that might not be the ideal source of useful supplies, we decided to go in anyway. You never know what you might find except for bags. It looks like the bank was robbed just before the blast. The vault was cracked with saws, hidden in chambers. Anyway, we can see why they wanted to rob it so badly. The place was filled with tomato soup. How did it end up there? Maybe the mail had it delivered to a bank. We found a shopping bag on the floor next to the counters. It contained a couple of rotten bananas, a hand cream, a pair of bunny slippers, and some bottled water. Tempting as all these treasures may have been, we limited ourselves to taking the water. Good. Dolores, Ted is hungry. Lack of water drove Timmy insane. He opened the shelter door and ran away without looking back. He's not likely to return. Well, we got water. He's hungry. Yeah, so he just needs rest. Need water. There we go. Situation. A trip could be risky, but we could really use the supplies. Dolores, it's you. Use the vehicle parked just down the street. It sure looked unique, but we never got close enough to get a good look. We're almost certain it's not a fan trap. Perhaps we should send someone over and check it out. I'm gonna send Ted, because I need Dolores for the expedition. I'm sorry. You gotta go back out. Probably like, Let's see what it says. A shocking discovery. It was a rusty tank. It was a little crispy around the edges, and it was also missing wheels and some crucial parts. But the seats were fairly comfortable. Wouldn't it be amazing to just drive away with this radioactive hell behind us? He's hungry and thirsty. He's just Alright, you're going out. You're going out. With an axe. Now it's just you, man. I think it's not gonna do well. On the way to the surface, let's hope she'll make it back. Buddy. When we heard a knock this morning, we held our breath in fear, but we soon heard children's voices coming from outside. We decided to open it up. Turned out the voices belonged to a pair of Girl Scouts. They used to sell cookies, but they have now branched out, and they offer other items too. They want me to check this aside. Or get my flashlight. You ain't getting my flashlight! Get out of here, Girl Scouts! Although the girls are very brave to walk around the wasteland like that, sadly they didn't have anything of interest to us, so we declined. When we opened the shelter door today, we saw a letter lying on the ground. It was a cry for help from the survivors. For generosity. No! Trust yourself. No, she's still not back. Maybe some other day we can reconsider that request, but today our answer is he's really thirsty. Today we're visited by a strange-looking little man who introduced himself as a trader. No, we're not kidding. My radio. Tells all kinds, uses we turn down. That is no longer thirsty. We received another radio broadcast from the military. Apparently, they wouldn't be arriving when we expected. They suggested they would come on. However, survivors requested to render assistance by bringing gas canisters to the nearest bus stop with military vehicles. We supposed we could do it, but now without a gas mask, who knows? We don't want to get ill in the process. Gas mask it up. Maybe they were like, go life. All set. The canisters in place, and we're safely back home. Well, if you can call it that. And hopefully not for too long. We'll see what the next few days will bring. The traveling salesman paid us a visit today. He introduced himself as Wiley. This is going well. Offers 2 soup cans. Get out of here, Wiley! The salesman was friendly, but he didn't have anything of interest. That's the last of the water. You know what's crazy to me? We have soup. There's water in soup. Isn't there? On our way back from the last expedition, we noticed some drawings of a half-roof wall. It was a very crude map of our town, and one place was marked with an X. Maybe someone's stashed. Head. Wait, is my wife back? Is Ted back? We're both here! Alright, this treasure hunt actually turned out to be fun, despite taking place in a radioactive dump that is our town. More importantly, though, it was successful. We managed to find a small package. Whatever it is in it will definitely prove useful. We're glad to see Dolores come back safely. None of the burnt down buildings look very inviting, but after some exploring, running away from mutated spider crabs, we ended up finding a bar. For some reason, it survived the last since neon signs. It was still working, except for the letter A. Who would have thought that tomato soup used to be such a popular snack in the bar? Found a few cans of it. We didn't expect to find any clean water in the barn, and we weren't wrong. Whatever we found wasn't pure, and it wasn't water. Hey, but the thirst counts. Got something. The state of the wasteland remains unknown to us. Maybe we should risk it and go out. After all, you only live once. Figure it out. Yep, let's go. As we were looking through our map, we came across a few markings that were not original. Someone has added a pointer to a location near us. What would we find there? We don't know. Maybe it's worth sending someone to check it out. Ted! Get out there. We had fun following the map clues despite the grim post-apocalyptic surroundings. They brought us to an old tree with a problem in its trunk, which contained a set of checkers. Fine. Florist. That is sleepy. Hungry and thirsty. You out. Taking the axe. Break into things. Get us some more water. Maybe you'll see our children while you're out there? Ted left. Mysterious sounds are coming from our radio, but they're hidden behind a tiny static. We want to tinker with it a bit and find the right frequency. It could be something important or it could be opposite. That's you never know. It could be someone being like, hey, you hear 3 times. That's the thing. We managed to get a slightly cleaner signal after twisting some knobs and pressing some buttons. A female voice talked about being stranded in space. She said something about her crew members going insane and eating all the soup. This could be a prank or just a crazy person, but still, we wish we had a way to answer. For now, we can only listen. Oh, is it? played a game of list the things you hate for most, and our neighbor's name kept coming up for some reason. Dolores, it's just you in there. That reminded us that the little weasel had a safe in his living room. We always wondered what's inside. Maybe Alright, Dolores, you're gonna go steal his stuff, apparently. Oh, did we get bullets? We marched into Ned's house and found the safe cracked open by the blast. Most of its contents were destroyed, but we still salvaged something out of it. Ned was nowhere to be found. Like he perished in radioactive agony. All told, it was a good day. Good job, guys. It seems whoever it was, they met their end. After a series of terrifying screams, the radio fell silent. Just before that, a distressed woman recited her full name and address. She used to live in our town. Should we take a hike to her house and find out if she left anything of value? It's not like she'll eat it anytime soon, having just been swallowed whole by a bloodthirsty monster from outer space. That's what it sounded like. Let's go check it out. Find Dee Dee's apartment? The address led us to a small apartment nearby. Inside we found work uniforms, several pairs of rollerblades, and some supplies. The whole place smelled of coffee. The uniforms looked like ones a diner waitress would wear. Under a ton of coffee beans in the kitchen sink, we found a stack of papers and contracts with a company called Astro Citizen. Was this lady really sent to space? Who was she? We can ponder those questions while eating the tomato soup we took from her apartment. Morse. A note on our doorstep took us by surprise. It was a request to bring supplies to a set location signed friend. Friends? What kind of friends? We don't know who these people are. Here's our chance to find out. Should we help them? No. I realize I have a ridiculous amount of soup. Stay alive for 40 days. There's no way of knowing if any of this is true or it might be a trap. Hungry? If we're working radio, why not use it? Maybe we'll be able to catch a broadcast. Husband? Husband. Nothing. We hear nothing. Continuing static. It's been a while, but there was another message from the military on the radio. They want us to send one person out to meet them. Sounds like some kind of precaution or trip. I hope we know what we're getting into. Ew. Okay, she's fine. We made it to the meeting. The serious-looking soldier asked us a few questions, made some notes, and told us they'd get back to us. We can only hope we made a good impression. Too bad our Sunday best didn't make it to the explosion. This is terrible. We can't sleep. We've been having problems with sleeping ever since we got down here. But now it's worse than ever. If we don't deal with this problem, we'll be able to cope with any other challenges that await us outside this thin shelter wilderness. He comes back with medicine. Maybe he comes back. He lives! And he found Boy Scout! Bravely ignoring our symptoms, we tried to get at least an hour or two of sleep. No luck. We've been more tired than we were, and there are other problems we need to face soon. Let's just hope our yawning will be enough to scare away raiders away or save us from radiation sickness. Ted has safely returned. Exploring the wasteland should begin in our own backyard. Our street was destroyed. Plenty of well-stocked houses. A lot of neighbors we didn't like that could be wrong without hesitation. We decided to give it a shot. It appears that Mr. Jenkins from down the road was brewing his own moonshine. We discovered a few bottles with labels that suggested a high percentage of alcohol. But the stuff tasted like water, so we assumed he failed. We found one of our neighbors picking up books. He claimed he was looking for one titled, How to Serve a Man. Apparently it's a cookbook. All he found was a scout handbook, which he gave to us. It's not the same, he claimed, for reasons we didn't go into. Our little trip to the surface might have been spotted and followed. We should be more careful. Alright, so we are hungry. No one's going out. Sleazy looking trader carrying a bag. He's like, see what's inside. It's like, no. I like that I put the path off, and we're not even going to attempt to walk. Our grandparents always told us to never buy anything on sight. tired, grumpy. Hungry and thirsty. Are hungry and thirsty. Nope, we're not going outside. Sometimes a sudden urge to play an instrument takes over. To create beautiful sounds to be shared with the world around us. To sing and play and have cute mutated animals come to our feet to listen. Like a post-apocalyptic Snow White. Shall we? Yes. Drink its blood. Should have drank mutated animals. Still here. Oh! Be careful what you wish for. After a few minutes of playing, a small group of mutated cockroaches jumped out of the cracks in our walls and started moving to the rhythm of the song. They ran around in circles and shook their little antennae. It would be adorable. They weren't so disgusting. What are you supposed to do with them now? Hungry? You're fine. Nope, not going outside. The funky roaches haven't really left us. To be fair, they aren't causing that much trouble. They even seem relatively friendly and curious. Just this morning, when we opened our eyes, we saw them standing in a perfect line in front of us, as if they're waiting for something. You can like hide with them. Like, they're gonna like go out and stuff. Disco roach, make them dance. If you can't beat them, join them. We figured the roaches are craving more of our music, so we fulfilled their unspoken request. They started joyfully prancing around again, creating fun shapes on the floor, and all of a sudden they all left in one line. We thought the show was over, but they soon came back in a group, carrying supplies on their strong, mutated backs. Insane. It's like we made some new friends. Disgusting, mutated, radioactive friends. Hey, but we got water. Let's continue. Tired. Go outside. We got scared a little, but when all of a sudden our map just fell off the wall, maybe our shelter is haunted. When the map fell down, it revealed some sort of safe box. We don't remember installing it, but we can probably hack it. Well, we technically have all the time in the world. Should we try? Yes. This is concerning. It's our We also have this. We're not sure how or why the map just decided to slide off the wall, but we're lucky that it happened. Inside the dusty safe, we found some supplies. Yes. Ways to sneak. Being safe down here is much better than being polarized up there. That doesn't mean we don't want to go outside. Maybe we could take a walk through the neighborhood. It's probably much more easy. Hopefully the time to leave will come soon. Is it day 50? Okay. Busy is petite. Ready to go out there, buddy. Cannot hear what they're saying, but they've been banging on it crazy. Maybe it's good news. Oh, risk it. Alright, might be the military. We're so close to day 50. Oh! No! Oh! We're being tied up and forced to watch a band of raiders plunder our home! Oh, if there was ever a time when we thought of our shelter as home, it was right then. All of our supplies were plundered. Nothing was left behind save for a few damaged items. No! Off you go, Ted! Oh no! She's gonna die. Unless they show up today. She's gonna die! Oh, they took everything. She must be starving. She can't get a good night's rest, but water left. Or she get it. Or is that has anything? I saw a letter lying on the ground. She's gonna die before Ted gets back. Oh no. Dude, they took everything. It's even true. It might be a trap or a prank. Of course, it's taking off stuff. What else can they do? What else can they do? They took everything. The end! You're rescued by the military! Oh my god! I did it. He said this. Safe! Safe at last! The military came to our rescue and took us away from this hellhole. It was our home for a little while, but we can't say we'll miss that tank shelter. We don't know if our future is bright, but if it is, let's just hope it's not more news lighting up the sky. Dolores would not survive without water any longer, she complained. We held out for 52 days. If she doesn't eat tonight, that's still 20. It's fine. Let's see. House call infestation, ratatouille, secrets, unexpected government, nuclear, house, not stealing, all the wild boar cells, Trojan horse, family drama, Spider-Man, beast fight, thirst drove Mary Jane away, radio sessions, bank heist, thirst drove Timmy away, cookie business, family, Mississippi Army, is Ned's safe. Date sleepless, someone followed us. Carnal activity. Invaded by raiders. Shelter was plundered. Family drama. Wait. What about my husband? Days survived, water consumed, times defended your shelter, successful expeditions, items brought, no decisions, yes decisions. What happens if I click share? Oh, you can see it. Oh, that's so cool. You'd be like, damn, she got sick. Oh, this would be fun to watch because I'm like, I was doing so good. And then just, can you imagine? You're like, wait, what happened? It's like, I don't want to talk about it. That's so funny. Well, I don't know why they said it was going to take 2.5 hours to do it. But you know what? I think we were just very lucky. That's a tank. The tank we saw? So I'm going to set us up for another game, and I might see if I can